Hi, my name is Devin Jackson Randall, or TJR, and welcome to Queer Fudanshi. So let's get talking. Before we do though, of course, the usual video editor problems, YouTube video editor, basic, terrible audio transitions, all that, just heads up. So today's Monday, that means it's time for a random post. Usually every Monday I do a random conversation, a random topic, and we just talk about whatever. Today is a ramble time, which means I will talk about whatever I want to, and today I've decided to talk about cultural diffusion through boys' love, which is cultural diffusion through LGBT media found on the internet. If you guys don't know, I'm currently reviewing Sodas, the series, which is a TV show from Thailand. The series is about two boys who fall in love. They're university boys, one who is a freshman, one who is a junior, and they're going through the Soda system together. The junior is the one pushing the freshman to do all these things, these chants, these physical movements and motions, and then the freshman is kind of protesting that in the first episode. In the second episode, not so much. The thing is, as I first watched the show, I compared it to bullying, right? I thought that the upperclassmen were bullying the freshmen in a sort of pledge-like system where it's, you must respect us, we're upperclassmen, we're bigger than you, and if you really want to be in the big picture of this university, then you will have to deal with that, and you will have to deal with us making you do stuff, right? But as I have learned and as I have continued talking to you guys, talking to people in the comments on Tumblr, and as I have watched more episodes, currently only 2, but 3 and 4 are on the way, I am starting to understand more about the Soda system and about Thailand overall. I am currently quoting someone who commented on the episode 2 review on YouTube, a Supat UNL, I apologize if I said that wrong, but basically he or she said that basically the Soda system is a sort of militaristic, cheerleading kind of system. It happens between the first 2 or 3 months of a university, and at the end of it is the sports day when all the universities get together and they try to be the most athletic, the most enthusiastic of them all. And the winner at all the universities want to win, and that's why they're really pushing these freshmen to do this much, because they really want to win. And then the Soda system was built in order to train these freshmen to win that competition. Next, I'm going to be quoting Parte, I apologize once again if I said that wrong, who commented on the episode 1 episode review, and Parte, he or she, basically spelled out what SODAS means. So it's an anagram, I think that's what it's called, anagram, and it's S for seniority, O for order, T for tradition, U for unity, and S for spirit. As I've talked to you guys, I've learned more, but I also want to share my own thoughts on this. So the people of reacted to the fact that I called our teat, again, apologize, naming. If I'm saying these things so terribly wrong, please tell me in the comments how to actually pronounce it right, and I will fix myself. But basically, our teat, I called him a bully, and his friends bullies, because that's what it really looked like to me. As I said in the episode 2 review, my perspective as a gay, black, American Western viewer is to see this as bullying. I see it also as pledging in a way, sort of like the pledging system in fraternities and sororities in Western universities, but even then, you have hazing, which is a terrible thing in pledging, and a lot of the things that happens in hazing that is now not okay in America is also what I see in the Soda system. For instance, physical activities that to exhaustion, right? There was that girl, spoilers, there was that girl in episode 2 who got exhausted, and having to be addressed and greeted by underclassmen in a certain way, asking for certain tasks and issues and duties to be finished by the freshmen, the signing things, which, God, I understand the whole purpose of like you should get to know everyone, but God, having to do that would be such a task. I would hate that. But basically that's what I'm trying to say, is that I have my own perspective that I bring to it, and that's because I am this Westerner that's watching this Eastern, this Asian content. And that's really what I want to say overall about this whole entire experience, is that I am learning as I go. I'm learning about Thai culture. I'm learning about the soda system, and I think that's really cool, you know. If any of you guys actually followed me before when I was doing Make It Right, which if you haven't, because I didn't have the YouTube video before, so I only reviewed it on the blog. There was a struggle at the start of reviewing Make It Right. That was my first Thai TV show. From there, I started watching part-time, and now I'm watching sodas. And eventually I'll get to Like Love. A few people have talked to me last night about watching Like Love. I'll get to it. I'll get to it, I promise. I didn't know anything. I didn't understand like the school system. I thought those high school boys were middle schoolers. I didn't understand the whole nickname system of Thailand. So I thought all their names were weird. It was a mess. But it's kind of like jumping into a pool, you know? You can dip your toe in, or you can just jump head in. And that's really what I've done, is that I've jumped head in into Thai culture. And I've learned, not a lot, but I've learned more than I knew before, and that's something that's cool, you know? And that's what I hope for Queer Fudanshi to do, is to share that culture with other people, share representation of different kinds, not just with LGBT people, but just from other countries. For instance, I've reviewed a movie from Brazil, I've reviewed comics from Japan, which, by the way, I have links in the description to my blog post, which is different than this YouTube video. I talked about BL novels or BL comics and how I've learned a bit about Japanese culture through them. As I watch these different movies, TV shows, web series, all that, I'm learning about the cultures and the people of those countries and continents, and I'm hoping to reflect a bit of my own onto them. And I really hope that you guys in the comments will do the same. So I hope that you guys will check out those movies and TV shows and web series and things. I understand that it's a little hard for American shows that are for viewers of outside America to watch American things sometimes. For instance, I reviewed The Real O'Neills on Friday. I reviewed The Real O'Neills on Friday, and I don't really know if it's very accessible to people outside of America. I gave a link to a website that shows the show, and then I realized later that that's only for Americans. It's not accessible for other people. So, I don't know, I'm trying to figure that out as I go, but I hope that you guys will check out things like that. Check out the movies, check out the TV shows that aren't from your culture or your country, and that we can all talk about them together. But what do you guys think? Have you had this experience of learning about a culture through its movies, TV shows, web series, things like that? And then what are some things that you think we should all review? I'll put that on the schedule. Mind you, the schedule is booked until the end of this month, so it'll probably have to go into next month, like Love is going to. But I would love to share it. I would love to watch it, and I would love to share it with you guys, and I would love to talk about it with you guys. And generally just comment about anything on this topic. What are your thoughts about cultural diffusion? What are your thoughts about LGBT media? What are your thoughts about sharing cultures through boys love, LGBT media, and all that? And then let's get talking. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.